What's up, guys? Welcome to the Being Beautifully Honest podcast and channel. Thanks for being here, for being subscribed. If you're not, go ahead and hit that button. And if you're listening on YouTube, hit the like button. It's like walking in the room and hitting that light switch. Let's brighten up the place and get into this H&M drama. It's been a little while since I've talked about Harry and Meghan, to be honest with you. It really hasn't been a whole lot going on that I really cared to talk about. But, you know, with it getting close to the holidays, I wanted to share this story with you guys and get your thoughts on some things, because I've been seeing headlines about how Meghan is done with the royals and she just doesn't want to have anything to do with it anymore. But I'm also seeing conflicting stories, and I'm going to share this story. It's actually from OK magazine, and it's saying that because the King Charles III, he just recently had a birthday, and Prince Harry and Meghan Markle did a phone call with the king, and they're saying, well, not the magazine, but some people are saying that it is desperation because they want to definitely keep that connection with the royal family because it's beneficial for them. So royal expert Richard Eden said, we're talking about two privacy campaigners here when it comes to other people's privacy, and yet we get the details about their phone call. To me, it smacks of desperation, of Harry and Meghan wanting to get back into the royal fold. We don't see videos of Meghan sending clips to her own father anymore. But when it comes to the king, they do. They seem very keen to maintain their royal connection. It's lucrative to them. This news comes after the details of the supposed private conversation the Duke and Duchess of Sussex had with the monarch were leaked to press outlets. All phone calls with the British sovereign are meant to be private to protect their position as Britain's head of state, which is a role the monarch also fulfills in 14 other countries around the world. During the chat, it was reported that Meghan also spoke with the king for a few minutes before both Montecito royals, which I hate that title because there are no royals in the United States, okay? You live in Montecito, California, right? Anyway, the Montecito royals shared a special video for him of Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet Diana wishing him a happy birthday. The call happened after days of media speculation covering conflicting reports on whether Harry or the Sussex family would be invited to take part in Charles III's birthday celebrations in person. They had not received any invitation and were unaware of any celebrations until the stories came out, a Sussex source told an outlet. I'm sure the Duke will find a way to reach out privately to wish His Majesty a happy birthday, like he has always done. The news also preceded the arrival of excerpts of Sussex biographer Omid Scobie's new book, Endgame, being revealed to the press. The co-author of 2020's Finding Freedom chose to cover the last 3 years of relations between Harry and Meghan and the British monarchy, including several new details about the day Queen Elizabeth II died. And listen, there are some people that are saying that she pushed him to hate his own family. I feel like he already had his own personal issues. I'm not saying that her coming on the scene and him having someone that he could just completely devote himself to did not elevate his thoughts and disdain towards his own family. That probably is true. Multiple things can be true at the same time. But it is weird that we get the news about them sending a happy birthday video to King Charles, but you never hear anything about her sending anything to her own father. And that is the part to me that is really weird. Now, this isn't like she just always had this estranged father. Her father is actually the catalyst behind her even really getting a lot of the things that she was able to get in the very beginning when she got into working in Hollywood and got into acting, her father worked in Hollywood, period. So as much as people just try to make it seem like he was just some deadbeat dad who was never around, that when he found out that his child was going to become a member of the royal family, then wanted to start sticking his nose in and coming around, and because he wasn't accepted, he decided to try to blast her and expose her to the tabloids. It really wasn't like that. I'm not saying that he may not have made a bad choice and bad decision, but like, you cut him off completely and forever, but yet you were with the royal family and you claim, now this is what you claim, that they made you feel less than, they were racist towards you, all of these different things that she's claimed, but yet she still wants to hold on to that royal title because it's beneficial. Her dad wasn't beneficial to her anymore. And I'm not even speaking about her siblings, because we know that her sister's suing her for defamation and whatever. I'm one of those people, if you have siblings that you're close to and they're great in your lives, fine. But that's not everyone's story. Some people, you have siblings that are like quite evil. So to hell with them, to be honest with you. I'm not saying that you have to try to forge a relationship with these people just because you have the same two parents or the same one parent. You don't have to have a relationship with them if that is not there. But your parents, I'm sorry, that to me is just really cold. I'm not saying you have to be close to them, but it's weird that you are... You made so much money off of the name and off of the experience and becoming the victim of the racist tropes that you claim or whatever. And then we get news. It's not just the fact that they sent him a birthday video of the grandchildren wishing him a happy birthday that really don't even know their they really don't even know their grandfather, right? I don't even think he's ever seen the little girl in person, and only has seen the boy because he was born over there. But it's weird that we get the news about that happening, but yet we never hear anything about her and her dad. So people can't try to convince me that this man, her father, did anything that was just so unforgivable unless he physically or sexually abused her. I'm sorry. No, that's not the case. So to me, she's just, like I've always seen her, she's just manipulative and a user and a social climber and an opportunist. I'm not saying that she doesn't have any feelings for her husband. You can grow to love people, but you also can grow to love that money and that bank account and that access and the lifestyle and all of those things that he has up-leveled you on. And this in no way for me is me being jealous of her or hating on her or whatever, because that's such a lame, low, tired read when people try to come at you with those types of comments, or you're just jealous of her. I don't want to be her. I don't want anything that she has, okay? I'm talking about it because it's public and I'm sharing my thoughts, views, and opinions on the situation. And I just feel that she's a BSer, in my personal opinion, when it comes to stuff like this, because it's like, you now are having people put these stories out there about how you don't want to have anything to do with the royal life anymore, but you keep the title. You still are known as the Duchess of Sussex. But if you don't want anything to do with it anymore, don't have anything to do with it anymore. Period. You know? So you don't want the duties of being a working royal, but you want to be seen as this person that is royal, which comes with certain levels of access and accolades and money and opportunities and all of these different things. But she also wants to be an A-list celebrity and also wants to have a big brand like Gwyneth Paltrow. Like you just, like, who are you? You want everything that everyone else has, but who are you and what do you have? And for most people, what she has isn't desirable and isn't that likable. The people that like her just like her because they like her. And there are some people who feel like, well, people just don't like her because she is her. I have specific reasons for why I just don't really care for her. Do I hate her? No, because I don't know her. She hasn't done anything to me for me to hate her. But do I care for her and care for her ways? No, I don't. And the thing that bothers me the most about her is I just really felt like she just played that victim card when it came to the race situation, when she said out of her own mouth that she never knew what it was to be a black woman until she started dating her current husband. I don't think she's even ever been in a relationship with an African American. And that's her choice. It's her right. I'm not saying that she should, but her previous husband was Caucasian. So let's just be honest. She felt offended that people were referencing her when it came to race, because she didn't even see herself as an African American, which she's not. She's a biracial woman. Her mother is African American. Her father is Caucasian. That makes her biracial. It does not make her black. It doesn't make her African American. People can call her whatever they want to call her, but I'm sorry. She does not want to live her life that way. You go back to see some of my older content and see some of my videos, even on the thumbnail, there's a picture of her in her natural state when she was young. She makes an effort to make sure that her hair is always flat ironed before she leaves that house. You will never see her rocking her hair as it is naturally, because she does not want to even give the look, even though most people know she's biracial now, but she doesn't want to give the look that she is, period. And so, yeah, it's really weird and very slick and sly that we get the news of Harry, Meghan, and the kids sending a video happy birthday message to the king. I feel like they just really want to keep that connection. They want to keep those ties however they're able to possibly do it, because I don't think that Harry really wanted to completely sever all ties with his family. I do believe that there is some regret there, but, you know, he wrote that book and he has done the Netflix documentary, and there may even be other opportunities for them to leverage more off of that. I don't really know how much more people can take, or how much more people really want to listen to, or really how much more really is even there. I didn't read the book, have no intentions of doing it, didn't watch the documentary. I don't know, I might one day, just to give some, views on it, but I really haven't had any interest in doing that, because I just don't really care to hear about the victimhood of what they claim they experience when they're people that are suffering right now in war, people who have lost family members, lost loved ones, or even just lost their own lives. Spare me when it comes to them being victims. They're not. So anyway, guys, I just wanted to talk about that really quick. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Thanks for being here, liking, and subscribing. I'm Beth, just being beautifully honest. So until the next time, I wanted to keep it brief, beautiful, and now I'm going to say bye.